2017, INROUT had the pleasure of organizing the 5th International Conference on the Subnational Measurement and Economic Analysis of Tourism, with the specific title of Smart and Sustainable Urban and Rural Tourism, that took place on November 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of November in Pamplona, Spain, as part of the region of Navarre in the north of Spain. So this is how usually looks the website of MOVE conference, the latest version. So move2017.inroutnetwork.org, and it has the home section that we will explore now, program resources, and the region that actually in this case, or the destination that hosts the conference, the speakers, and about in terms of the different entities that are behind the conference. So a nice picture in this case of the city center of Pamplona, a text that explains the conference and who's behind it in terms of the government of the Autonomous Community of Navarra financing it, the participation of the United Nations World Tourism Organization, different countries that are present in the program of the conference. Of course, INROUT as the core in terms of defining the content of the conference. A video that in this case was launched to inspire experts and professionals of the tourism sector, statistics, and so on, and research also to come to Pamplona to the conference, and the different entities involved. For instance, the speakers that we will check now, and social media and so. So if we go here, we can go into the program, we can select the sessions, we can download the program in Spanish and in English. If we click on the sessions, we can have the information of the different sessions and the different speakers that are part of the sessions. We can move to the next one. And so in terms of resources, the main resources, of course, of these are the main speakers of the first day, where the conference was inaugurated. And here there can be pictures of people attending the event, the speakers in the YouTube channel of the conference, specifically of INROUT, but specifically with MOVE, presentations of the different speakers, and conference proceedings where all the papers were included. Pamplona, Navarra, information of the destination that hosts us, with, as you can see, has different amazing parts of the territory to visit, or more green, or more desert-like, or a clearly cultural perspective, no? And then in terms of how to get there, with information for people that are international, because this is an international conference, on how to get there, and then information in case there was a need for any accommodation or any booking that it was contracted with Viajes del Corte Inglés. And then the speakers, so the long list of speakers. And here, of course, the idea is that we can click in any of the speakers. So, for instance, Maitena Escutari Ardieda, she represents the government of Navarre, since she is the Director General of Tourism and Commerce on the government of Navarre of tourism. And here there's a brief explanation of her CV, but also in which sessions she was going to be speaking. And then about the three different entities that are behind the conference. For instance, if we click on INROUT, there's an explanation of the network and so, okay? So this is the look of the conference. Usually it's a clean website with content that is simply needed for this. When the registration was open, there was a button here in terms of clicking, and you could register yourself with the form. This is something that it was removed, of course, once the registration was done, and it was kind of with a brighter color for people to distinguish it, and also here and here there was that button also.